There's a question that usually gets asked in prison. The question is, what are you in for? Actually, the more polite question is, what are you accused of? Because you don't want to assume everyone's guilty. That might get you off on the wrong foot with another prisoner. So there's that little bit of information in case you ever need it. What are you accused of? But you ever wonder, being freed from the gospel, being baptized into Christ, and wearing the clothing of Christ rather than the uniform of the guilty, what are we out for? You ever wondered that? What have we been set free to do? Well, over the last two portions of our six-part sermon on Galatians, we're going to get into just that. This week we're going to talk about what we're out for, and next week we're going to talk about what we do now that we've been freed, now that we're out. But it still goes back to that question, what are you out for? Because life on the outside is hard. Sometimes we're filled with grief, tangled up in temptations. We lose our way, we get confused. It's hard to know where things are going and what's next. And sometimes life just gets so heavy, we don't want to walk at all. We just want to sit down and rest and hope that it all stops. But we have to remember then why we've been set free and who has set us free. In Galatians, we're told it is for freedom that you've been set free. And I'll tell you that it's for freedom himself you've been set free. We've been freed for Christ. And if you ever wonder where we're going, just look to where he's going. You see, we follow him. We're not walking around aimlessly or lost or confused. And yeah, the walking can be hard, and sometimes it's uphill, and it's often confusing, but our shepherd remains ahead of us because we've been freed for him. So below then, in the comments section of Facebook, or maybe if you're watching this on YouTube, I've got a question for you. What are you out for? Go ahead and type something out. Are you out to serve and love your neighbor? Are you out to fulfill the vocation of being a mother or a father? Are you out to help others in need? So go ahead and write, what is it that you are out for? And maybe we'll include it in the sermon.